All right, hi guys. We are going to learn about solving multi-step equations, multi meaning more than one step. So this says to solve multi-step equations, use inverse operations to isolate the variable, which we learned in 1.1. Remember that inverse operations means opposite. So the opposite of addition is subtraction. The opposite of multiplication, division. So here we go. First example. Example 1. Solve a two-step equation. This says, there we go, 1.5x plus 15 equals 24. So when you solve a two-step equation, you want to start with what's furthest away from this x. Remember, the goal is to isolate the variable. We want to get x alone. So we have to start pulling apart what's happening to it. So we're going to start with addition or subtraction first. So I'm going to make my little train tracks because remember, whatever we do to one side of the equation, we have to do the other side. So the opposite or inverse of plus is minus. So I'm going to subtract 15 from each side. All right, 24 minus 15. You can always use a calculator if you can't do that in your head, which is fine. I'm going to turn on my calculator and do 24 minus 15 equals 9. So I write 9, bring down my equal sign. Remember, 15 minus 15 is 0, so cancels out. And I'm left with 1.5x, so I'm going to bring that down. I'm going to erase this. Bring this down here. 1.5x equals 9. 1.5x means 1.5 times x. And remember, we want x alone, so we need the inverse operation of times, which is division. And we're now going to, instead of using a division symbol, we're going to use this symbol. It's just a fraction bar. That means divide. So you're going to divide each side by 1.5. I should have used my red pen. Divide each side by 1.5. And you'll notice on the left side, this 1.5 divided by 1.5 is 1. We just cancel it out. So you're left with x equals, and we got x alone, which was our goal. And then we have 9 divided by 1.5. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in my calculator, and I'm going to put it in like this. 9 divided by 1.5 equals 6. So I have my answer of x equals 6. My next step is to check my answer to make sure I put everything in my calculator right and I didn't make any small errors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite the equation as 1.5. And instead of x, I'm going to put in what I got for x. 6 plus 15 equals 24. So what we want to do is make sure that this side equals this side. So I'm going to use my calculator. And it says 1.5 times 6 plus 15. This type of calculator will do the correct order of PEMDAS for me. And I got 24. Well, 24 equals 24. 24 equals 24. Check. And done.